Alright, today we're going to talk about the shifter linkage. I don't know if any of you have ever gone to shift your gears and all of a sudden you're not shifting any gears and you look down, this bar right here is falling off. Well, it's because it's kind of like a defect that Harley has. It's kind of a cheap linkage here in that these things are known to break. So what we're going to do today is replace this part right here. Little test that you want to do. You want to make sure that that everything is solid. So if you're holding here and shaking, everything should be nice and tight. This should be tight. This back here should be tight also. So first inspect that, and if you do have any kind of play, some people have to replace this bar right down there because the splines that are in there are wearing off because it's been loose and it could fall off. But this is the part we're going to deal with fixing first. So let's get to it. Okay, to get the linkage off, it's fairly simple. It's just going to require 2 wrenches, a 1/2 inch and a 7/16. And there's a nut on the back of this one here. And take your 7/16 inside here, and then your 1/2 inch goes there, and you have to hold that because the thing will rotate if you don't do that. So we just keep turning that. Let's see if we can get this off here. No. Alright, and that's off. And this will come off. For the back one back here, it's just the 7/16. And there we go. And it'll just unscrew. Alright, and that's it. Does have some Loctite on that. Make sure that's nice and solid right there. Same way with these. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to go open up the new box and fit this arm to go replace it. Alright, so this is the Kuryakin part that I bought. It's shift linkage. Open up the box here. Instructions. We don't need no stinking instructions. There we go. All right. So what I was talking about on the Harley shifter linkage is this area right here. And it's just a little ball joint in there which can pop off, and same way with on this side here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out or measure for these screws to make sure that the this is the exact same length as this one right here. Now, one thing I did notice right away is they give you one of these nuts with a a nylon washer inside of it, so it's almost like a nice lock washer. The back one back here, it's got some Loctite on it, which will help that one. But this one shouldn't need the Loctite because of that nylon ring that's in that thing. So let's get this thing sized up the right size. And just kind of looking at it, it's definitely got to be a little bit longer. So this one's loose. And I'm going to get this one loose here. And then we're going to spin the bar here until we can get it to be the length that we want it to be. So if I do this and match these guys up, looks pretty close to what I want it to be. These 2 bars just tighten down then, and we'll keep it in that distance. Could be a little bit longer here. Alright, that looks pretty good. So now let's go take it over to the bike and put it on. Okay, now let's get the new bar on. Put it in the front first. Go to the back here. Taking my 7/16. And this will probably be a slow process because of the Loctite that's on there. Alright, there we go. Now next thing we're going to do is put this nut on the other side here. And we'll start the tightening process again. Alright, let's see if this speed bit will work a little bit better here. More ratchety. Alrighty. There we go. That should do it. Now, next thing we've got to do is tighten this down, though. So, do that. We're going to hold it with this. Get our wrench on it. Tighten that down. And come back here. There we go. Alright, and that's it. Everything's all installed. Next time we take it out for a test ride.